Hey guys, welcome back to the Friday Vlog, where we discuss activity that goes on here with the BuzWeaver channel. That includes things like current events, headlines that are in the news, pop culture, social media, technology, and items of interest that come up during the week that allow us to have a little bit of a dialogue, to include shorts as well as community posts. But I've gone light on community posts. It's been kind of odd the way that all works out, but nonetheless, guys, thank you across the board. That'd be BitChute, Rumble, and Odyssey for your guys' continued support, and everyone here on YouTube is greatly appreciated.
We start things off from the Daily Mail. Protester breaks through Trump security barricade as fears grow over how well Secret Service can protect him. Now, as of this recording, we are just 3 weeks out from the election, and I can only imagine the intensifying of this sort of activity. But this guy's ability to just break right on through the barrier with local police as well as Secret Service really makes you wonder what all is going on and how much attention is being placed on Donald Trump. Of course, we know that things are not looking very well for Kamala Harris at all. As a matter of fact, there's an article right here that I may cover as well. And if you haven't already, I do have a video short on this conversation between Joe Biden and Barack Obama during the funeral of Ethel Kennedy. It's in shorts. It's in shorts. You guys can check it out there. So we'll just catch a little bit of what this guy was doing here.
To a local barbershop here in the Bronx. In just a few minutes, take a look at the present here on.
Now you can hear the media talking because they're right outside the barbershop where Donald Trump was supposed to be. A protester managed to break through security barricades as Donald Trump paid a visit to a New York barbershop. AIM fears over how well the Secret Service can protect him. The unknown man managed to ride a bike past barricades set up by local law enforcement and the Secret Service as Trump made an appearance in the Bronx. As the man cycles past the barbershop, he can be heard shouting "Free Palestine" while waving what appears to be a Palestinian flag. Well, it doesn't appear to be a Palestinian flag. It is one. And then, of course, then he stops on the sidewalk and adds additional information. As you can read there, the man is then apprehended by police officers as he is questioned by bystanders and how he managed to get past the barricades. Of course, he didn't really go into all those sorts of details. He attempted to set fire to the flag, which didn't work out. I'm not sure what he was actually trying to set fire to right there. I didn't watch the rest of the video. Well, I watched the video, but I was just kind of looking to see if it was appropriate enough to post here for the Friday vlog. But you guys can always stop by and check it out here. It's a Daily Mail article. So protester breaks through Trump security barricade. But we are just 3 weeks out from, from the election. You guys will have to let me know down in the comments. I know some of you guys have already early voted, but if you are still, if your state is still there waiting to start early voting, let me know down below. I'd like to know if you're anticipating early voting. Now, the lines here were incredibly long. I mean, well over an hour long to early vote, which doesn't surprise me. So even if I wait, like, say, another week or another 2 weeks, it may still just be just as long. But if I go vote on election day, I typically just walk in and walk out. But it is interesting to see how the Establishment Uni-party circling the wagons are almost on the same page across all their topics, despite this barricade infraction that took place. See, this is from CBS News. Trump says January 6th was a day of love. Glosses over his supporters' assault on officers. Of course, we've talked about this many times, about how Trump was acquitted during the second impeachment, and yet they continued on. So this continued conversation about January 6th is now trying to shift towards more of Trump's interpretation. Of course, it's all, in mocking form. And here from ABC News, as November 5th nears, Trump sets up attempts to recast January 6th violence as Day of Love. So they're all on the same page. Confronted by a Republican voter about the January 6th riot, Trump says nothing was done wrong that day. So they're trying to stay on this narrative. This has been their narrative. This has been their leveraging point, right? Their thorn in the side for pretty much the entire 4 years of this, of what has gone on. And see, they spend no time giving people the details. They never mention the second impeachment or the fact that that he was not in, that they acquitted him. This is never mentioned by the mainstream media because it's not part of the narrative. And of course, even from Yahoo News, Trump calls 6th January Day of Love when asked about Capitol rights. So they're all on board. They're all working collectively together. They do the same thing for Kamala Harris. They filter everything because Kamala Harris is vacuous and she doesn't really say anything when she's speaking. It's just a smattering of words here and a smattering of words there with sloganeering thrown in. She doesn't really pin anything down. She doesn't outline a goal. She doesn't go tick box by tick box on things that she's concerned about. And as I mentioned earlier, from a little lip-reading conversation, apparently, between Biden and Obama, saying that she just wasn't as strong as he was, and I guess Obama agreed with him, and so forth and so on. But, again, it's hard to say because we can't really hear what's going on. But, like I said, you can find that short on my channel. Trump's unwieldy speeches raise questions about his mental acuity. So, see, again, it's all superficial stuff pointed towards Trump. Trump's rhetoric intensifies as campaign nears end. Wow. And then, of course, we can see it just across the board. Trump's already harsh rhetoric on migrants is turning dark as election day nears. So, the mainstream media on board, on narrative, on schedule, on time, using all very similar language. You can see here, I grabbed it all just to kind of see what was going on. And very fascinating, to say the least. So as far as Trump's protection, I think he needs to be very aware and very careful because as Election Day grows near and nearer, I don't know why it goes to this format, but some of the videos can be quite annoying on some of these sites. But nonetheless, guys, thank you so much across all New Tech for all your guys' continued support. It's been really amazing year. 2024, we knew it was going to be really wild, and it's definitely held up to that wildness. There's 3 weeks left, so I'm very curious as to what all is going to happen. But that's what I had for you guys this Friday.
All right, guys, so that's going to wrap it up for this Friday vlog. Thank you for the likes, the shares, and the comments. And, of course, below this video, you can find the various social media links that I belong to. And, of course, if you order frequently from Amazon or plan on ordering from Amazon, you can use my links down below. The landing page, once you're there, you just go about your business and do your thing, do your searches, and do your orders. And of course, if you're interested in a VPN, I use TrustZone. They're awesome and amazing. If you just want that direct access with a VPN without all the fluff, definitely check out TrustZone. And of course, liking and subscribing to the channel. And your comments, of course, all help contribute to the channel. And that's across the board, whether you're on BitChute, Rumble, Odyssey, or even here on YouTube. But I do want to thank all of you guys for your continued support and appearing there on the screen. For those of you watching on YouTube, that will be the channel icon. You guys can click on that to subscribe, as well as to select notification. That way you know when there's content here on the channel. And I'll see all you guys behind the Galaxy Phone camera next week.